Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all already know who this is. This is Ron, the freaking Don. Now, today, I wanted to speak about the recent breaking news of the Trump assassination attempt yesterday evening. We all know it's breaking news, and it's a serious incident. And I know that a lot of Democrats, people on the left, more specifically the far left, may be a little satisfied that this happened when that should not be the case. Now, I saw a news segment earlier today on MSNBC, or at least a clip of it, that that it was the far right extremists of Donald Trump's voting base that was a catalyst to the incident, which could lead to other incidents happening in this country from here on out. Now, I do agree with MSNBC on that point that it could cause further incidents, that certain rhetoric can inspire and encourage certain acts of violence. That I agree with. But I disagree with the premise that is caused by the rhetoric from the far right. And I would say they did make an assertion that it was caused by both sides. Yeah, you could say, you could say it's both sides. Both sides of the aisle often do make little fear-mongering tactics to get their voter base riled up so they can vote for them, so they can oppose the other side, despise the other side, and vote for them. Both parties do that. I agree. But in this situation, I would say it's the far left extremists that has spewed rhetoric to incite the Trump assassination attempt. True, but yeah. So they never condemn. They never condemned the far left. I know the mainstream media like MSNBC, CNN, whatever. They never condemned the far left. Their acts of violence coming from the far left. Groups such as BLM and Antifa or Roe v. Wade riots or whatever. It never condemned groups like those, but they condemn the far right only when it should be both. Even though they did state both sides did it. Even though they stated that both sides has done so earlier today in a news segment that I watched. But all these little fear tactics about Project 2025 or whatnot definitely may have encouraged the assassination attempt by Trump to Trump. The Project 2025 fear tactics. And also all the anti-Trump rhetoric that they spew out on these mainstream media outlets can corrupt the minds of the far left, of people in the far left, to encourage them to try to assassinate Trump. Now, as far as get into the specifics of the assassination attempt. Get into the specifics of it. I would say that it was a security failure that of the Secret Service, intelligence failure. And why is that? Why is that? I mean, some people on the right say that it could have been an inside job. At least that's what they're trying to imply. But I would have to gather more facts and intelligence to make my own assertion about that. But is it possible? Yeah, because how in the world is it that security intelligence, the Secret Service, how is there is a sniper or somebody with a rifle is able to get on the rooftop of the venue of the rally where it was located in Pennsylvania? How was the person or the attempt assassin was able to get to the top of the roof of the venue? How were they able to get there without going through Secret Service and security? And let alone that a regular person like you and I, we could barely even get close to NYPD without inflicting some type of pain, without them inflicting some type of pain towards us. We can't even get within less than 5 feet of them, of any type of law enforcement. So how is an average regular person able to get through Secret Service if we can barely even get within 5 feet of law enforcement? I don't get that. Trump was almost, he was shot in the ear, which was like 1 inch down from his skull. And that was, it was almost an assassination attempt. Now, we was this close away from a civil war, because if Donald Trump would have got assassinated, it definitely would have been a civil war. I promise you that. So good thing it didn't happen. It would have been a civil war. It would have been mostly a civil war, mostly composed of race on top of that. Because especially with the media, they definitely fan the flames of the fire, because the media make it seem like, oh, it's only whites that support Trump, when people of all ethnic groups support Trump. But they make it seem like it's only far right Christian nationalists that happens to be white, while blacks all blacks support Democrats and Biden. That's how the media makes it seem, when that is not the case. So the media will give misrepresentations of everything, which will definitely fan the flames and make things worse. Similar to how the race wars back in 1980 in Miami, how that played out. When it was blacks versus whites, Anglo-Saxons, and Cubans, with the influx of Cubans migrating from Cuba during the Mario boat lift. Race wars will be similar, probably be worse than that, because it will be happening all over the country, because we have a history of race riots not just only Miami, but in Philadelphia, but also in New York last 2020 during the BLM riots. Los Angeles during the Rodney King riots. We have a history of race riots throughout the country in mostly all the major cities in the country throughout U.S. history. And they'll be fanning the flames. The media will definitely fan the flames of this one if Trump was to get assassinated, because it definitely would have been another race war. But anyway, that's my analysis of the situation. And I'm pretty sure I'll be making more videos in regards to this with more information, more intelligence, and more facts come forth from the mainstream media, which is a much bigger media outlet than mine. But I'll be making more videos in regards to that once more information comes forth. All right? And if you like this video and you like my analysis, hit like and subscribe, leave a comment. All right? I'll catch you on my next video. Peace.